So the Vatican had a press conference today and released a document which is a revision of the guidelines and processes for discerning supernatural events, supernatural phenomena, apparitions, things of this nature. The conference itself was actually in Italian, so unless you speak Italian you're gonna struggle. However, they did release an English summary of the document, the revision of the guidelines. Overall, it seems to basically be talking about how both positive and negative influences of supernatural events may have contributed to some of the changes, and how these supernatural events may have contributed to changes within the church, within the doctrine over time. So it even acknowledges, and even seems to be insinuating to a certain degree, that doctrine changes within the canon and profit-pursuing endeavors and corruption within the church is due to malevolent inspiration from negative spiritual entities. At least that seems to be what they're suggesting. One could interpret that as using spiritual influence as a scapegoat, because the Roman Catholic Church and the Vatican certainly has its controversies throughout time, so it would be convenient to blame that on some sort of malevolent influence. Nevertheless, that seems to be kind of the point of the document. They also have like a list of criteria written in Latin. That seems to be kind of the varying degrees of apparition or influence or behavior that can be permitted by members of the church in order to deal with supernatural experiences. So really, it's not some juicy document where they're breaking the doors of secrecy open on what they know. It's interesting that it's happening now at a time when UFOs are being discussed by the US government, and AGI is potentially just round the corner, mummies being recovered, that some scientists are starting to say, hey look, these look legit, these check out. You know, that's an interesting little sideline right there. Not really getting much attention because of the controversies of the past, but I mean, there's quite a few scientists now going, this is extremely difficult to fake, and these do not appear to be human. So, you know, you got that going on, you got the AGI stuff, you got the UFOs, and just in general, people everywhere seem to be feeling a very similar feeling. It's all just kind of speeding up and accelerating in ways that we can't truly explain, but intuitively we just feel that it's rushing towards something, some sort of big reveal, an event, a series of events, whatever it might be. All of these different things rising up at the same time, they kind of don't feel coincidental, they feel symptomatic. You know, dominoes kind of falling. And who knows, maybe the Vatican wants to try and get ahead of something. You know, they want to try and explain it through their theological lens, through their point of view. You know, get ahead of a narrative, so to speak. I don't know. But you've got a lot of different things coming up at the same time that are challenging the status quo and making people consider what reality really is. Certainly an interesting time to be alive. What do you think's going on?